Today I'm going to be playing Minecraft, but if I find a zombie, then the video ends. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm just going to make a new world, keep all of these settings the same and stuff, and if I find a zombie, the video ends. And my goal is to try and get diamonds. Okay, we have spawned in. We need to start by chopping down a tree. And then once I've chopped down a tree, I'm going to get some tools and then upgrade to stone tools and stuff. Then I'm going to try and prepare for the caves and try and get diamonds. That's the plan, but it's going to be quite hard in the caves because there's lots of zombies there. But I'm just going to try and avoid them and try and get diamonds. And if I can get diamonds without seeing a zombie, then my challenge is successful. Okay, so let's start by making a crafting table, get some sticks and stuff. Let's make a wooden pickaxe. And I'm just going to dig down and try and get some stone so I can upgrade immediately. Okay, so I'm going to try and get 15 stone because that gives us enough to get some stone tools and a furnace. So that should be good enough so I don't have to keep going back and forward for stuff. Okay, so we've got around enough. So let's see what I can get. I'm also going to first get an axe because a stone axe is a big improvement from my fist because my fist chopped down wood very slow, whereas even just a stone axe cuts down stuff quite fast. So now I'm going to make some sticks. Let's make a stone pickaxe and a sword. And also get a furnace. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find some coal. Because without coal, then I can't see and stuff in caves. It's kind of bad, so that's kind of what I need to get into the caves. So I'm just going to try and find coal. There's normally stuff around the sides here and stuff. Or sometimes there's stuff in water. But it shouldn't be that hard to find coal. And also, while I'm trying to get coal, I want to also try and get some food. Because food is essential, because if I'm low on hunger, then it helps me get back to full hunger. And if I lose hearts and stuff, then I can't regain them without food. I'm also going to try and cook them as well, but I also need coal. So I'm going to try and get coal first, and then I'll get some food. Here, I see some coal over here. So I'm going to get that real quick. Okay, we've now found the coal. Let me see how much there is. Okay, normally when you find coal, it looks like there's not that much, but when you get them, there's a lot. And there's quite a lot, and I think that's what's happening here, because there's quite a lot of coal here. Which is ideal, because with lots of coal, then I have plenty of torches. Here, we've now got some coal, and let me quickly craft some torches. Okay, why not just craft a friggin' hole? Okay, we've got about a stack or something of torches, which should be fine. And now what I need to do is I need to get some food. Okay, I need your food, sir. Okay, we just need to get as much as possible. I'm also going to cook it because when it's cooked, it, gives you more hunger. Okay, we're kind of in, the middle of nowhere. So I want to try and get to, land and, where there's lots of, animals and stuff. Okay, I found a cow here. We've also got some beef here. Okay, we don't need that much food, we just need a little bit more. Okay, cow, thanks for your food, and there's also a pig here. Okay, now let me start and cook some of this. So I just realized I did use all of my coal before, but it should be fine. I can just use stuff like sticks and planks. Okay, we've now cooked everything, and it's starting to get a little bit dark. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try and find a cave. Okay, so maybe quick because it is turning night soon. Okay, I am actually very low, so let's have some steak here. And steak gives you lots of hunger because it gives you like 4 at a time, which is quite useful when it's cooked. Okay, we need to find a cave really quick because it is turning night very fast. Like the sun is already setting. If I find a zombie out here, then the video also ends. If the worst comes to the worst, I might have to dig down. I know it's the number one rule on Minecraft: don't dig down. But I might have to. If I don't find one in a minute. Okay, you know what? I can't find the cave. We're gonna have to dig straight down. If I go in water again, then I'm cooked. Okay, please just put me in a cave. Is this a cave? Oh my god, straight in water. Well, I could just keep digging down to something if I build get out the water. Okay, we've just pretty much got rid of the water. Can I just keep digging down? Okay, yeah, let's keep going down. Oh, hell no, creepers. We did get into a cave though, but there's a ton of creepers. Some iron here.